And I'm back, quite literally, it says it on the screen, I'm back. Back with Digimon and back with part 21. Yeah, I recorded on for a bit longer than I thought I had, so that's why I ended the part quite suddenly. So as you can see from that, we actually got 2 medals instead of 1, because we were given a Monzaemon card, which has filled our card collection. So we have the one for beating Monzaemon, the one for all the cards, and obviously the one for all the bits. So yeah, that's Monzaemon defeated, although he has actually returned. If we talk to Digimon, he'll mention it. He mentions that he feels the evil of Monzaemon or something. Then obviously Metal Greymon is joined, Devimon is joined, Airdramon is joined, Prosperity of 69, Megadramon and Digitarmamon we're yet to battle. So yeah, my plan is to actually go to the back dimension. It's obviously one of 3 potential places: Olga Fortress, Greylord's Mansion and Ice Sanctuary, and I'm going to go straight there, not to try and win against Monzaemon, but instead to loot the back dimension. There's a ray gun there, which makes you digivolve to Vadermon, which is going to come in very handy, and as well as sellable items that will give me a fair bit. I'm not going to battle Monzaemon because my attack power is very low, and he does full power, which means I'll probably only do like 1 damage. Not a very smart move. Learning Thunderbolt is possible but not urgent. Learning or Range Beam is not possible and not urgent. Learning full power is not possible and not urgent. Not with Digitarmamon. That's how it is with Digitarmamon at the moment. So Chain Melon is not urgent either, because if you beat him you get a Chain Melon, but by no means is that urgent. It boosts your happiness and discipline, prolongs your life by a day, and I think that's it. Or you can sell it for 2,500, it's up to you really. But yeah, Vadermon is going to be a very useful Digivolution, because Vadermon has Machine as his first nature, and not only that, Blue Mirrormon, will you move? Yeah, Vadermon is going to be a very useful Digivolution, because he has Machine as his first nature, and not only that, but he can learn every machine move, which is really going to help us with Factorial Town and Mount Infinity. Tekamon, do you want to die? Yeah, so with Vadermon, we'll be able to learn DG Dimension from Megadramon, Pulse Laser from Metal Monzaemon, Delete Program from Guromon, and Reverse Program from the Tekamon in Greylord's Mansion, as well as, well, Metal Splinter, which will come naturally, Power Crane and or Range Beam from the Guardromons in Factorial Town, and then full power either from Machinedramon or from one of the Guardromons in Factorial Town. The Guardromon who says about remodeling, it is actually possible to battle that Guardromon and he uses full power. Take one out the way. That's us done in this area. I'm gonna get safe and now autopilot back. Yeah, you're probably thinking that Vadermon can't access Greylord's mansion, and because of that, I won't be able to learn reverse program from the Techamon that's in there. Well, that's where you're wrong. I'm not going to spoil anything, but all I'm going to say is wait and see, because if that's what you're thinking incorrectly. But I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now. So I sell the defense chip, brain chip, quick chip, that, super defense disc, MP chip, defense chip, HP chip. Yeah, I've got all the chips in. Yeah, with Thunderbolt, I'm kind of spoilt for choice really. There's lots of different Digimon I can learn it from. I could learn it from Machinedramon on a rematch, I could learn it from Digitamamon when I battle him, I could learn it from a Soulmon in Greylord's mansion, I could even learn it from Monzaemon if I want to cut it that thin and leave it that late. So Thunderbolt is by no means urgent. Full power and or range beam, I've got alternatives there as well. I think I'll put the ray gun in the item bank where it's safe, and I think I'll then head to Gear Savanna and trade my cards for merit points. Because obviously I've now got the card for every I've now got the medal for every Digimon card, so it's no longer important. So I can now trade them and get the merit points, and then do good use with them. Oh wait, it's in the swamp. I'm thinking what would be nearer. Friesland or Gear Savanna. Probably Gear Savanna still. Had I spoken to Cherrymon, then I would have had the option to just go straight to Misty Trees, which would have been closer still probably, but let's not worry. I've not spoken to Cherrymon yet, but I'm sure it can wait. Yeah, I've got a lot of things I could potentially do, and I'm just not sure what order to do them in. I'm getting closer to Sukamon, which is nice to see. Not that I'm rushing for Sukamon, but it's nice to be like 1 or 2 steps away from having him, because Sukamon can be very useful, even though he's the most useless Digimon in the world. Just if you have an ultimate and you need a new and you need a different ultimate, you can just Digivolve to Sukamon from care mistakes, and then feed it a Digivolution item, making it Digivolve to the ultimate that you need. So Sukamon can help you go from ultimate to ultimate. And he is also mandatory, let's not forget. Because if you want a medal for getting every Digimon Digivolved into every Digimon, you're going to need Sukamon. I'm not sure how many merit points I've got, but I'm sure it's more than I need. Which is quite a good problem to have, admittedly. I've got lots of really rare cards. Well, perhaps I did go a bit over the top with those cards. I ended up getting 9,566. But there again, I only did as much as I needed to do in order to get the Monzaemon card, and therefore every card. It's just unfortunate that it was so hard and I ended up getting so many of the other cards. So, Rainbow Horn makes Digivolve to Airdramon, yes please. Water Bottle I don't need, because I got one from Speedruns. Red Shell makes Digivolve to Shellmon, yes please. Hard Scale makes Digivolve to Colamon, thank you. Ice Crystal, Digivolve to Frigimon, thank you. So I can't get the Amazing Rod again. Seeing as I've got the points already, I might as well spend them on Super Restas. So I can't afford any more Super Restores, but I might as well use my points and get a few of these. I'm not going to use them, but I can sell them on for a little bit. So we're up to 99 Super Restores, and we've got 4 Digivolution items. See, Super Recoveries, which I'll sell. Not bad. See, because when I caught Seadramon, obviously I caught him a few times so that I selected every option. I learned 3 techniques from him: Aqua Magic, Giga Freeze, and Winter Blast. I also obviously befriended him, so I got to Beetle Land, and also I asked for an item and he gave me a water bottle, and because of that I didn't need a water bottle from Shogun Gekomon, which saved me 500 merit points, which enabled me to get an extra 5 Super Restores. And obviously Super Restores cost 100 points, and they or 9,500 bits, so I was saved 5 lots of 9,500, 10 lots is 95,000, half that, about 47,500 bits it saved me. I am actually speaking to Cherrymon just so that, just to make sure that all is okay in that area. Yeah, Super Restores for 100 merit points is good, because a card that's worth 100 merit points costs, I work it out, it costs 5,000 bits. To buy a Super Restore it costs 9,500 bits. So you're kind of getting it for like half price or something. Obviously I managed to get 5 for free thanks to the water bottle from Seadramon. So catching him that one extra time was worth it. I'll just quickly defeat Shellmon. I went the long way to try to avoid a battle, because I always get into a battle the short way. Clearly I'm getting into a battle this way as well. And after speaking to Cherrymon, I think I'll then battle Garulamon for the first time. Because I know, obviously, I'm not going to win against him the second time at this stage, but it's nice just to get the first battle out of the way, so that the second battle is there, as and when I want it. As long as we can enter Toy Town, obviously I don't need to right now, but... What I'll have to do is return with a Numemon at some stage. Just wanted to make sure that I was able to get in, and yeah, I could. Since I had left it for a while, I was just panicking over nothing really. Not too long until day 15, when I can recruit Vegemon, then get a Super Carrot and recruit Monzaemon. Digitamon's not going to work with Frigimon, is he? Because he's fire again. But he's smiling. Okay, that's weird. He's a fire Digimon, but he's smiling. Could it be because he's part ice? I'm just going to see if Frigimon will come to the city. Maybe it's a bit like Pokemon, maybe natures like balance each other out or something. Oh, okay. Seems having a Digimon who has fire as his first nature is perfectly acceptable this time round. I can only imagine it's because of the ice. What is it with my Digimon taking shits outside of people's houses? Seriously. First it was the tree house where Etamon is, now it's Frigimon's igloo. Lovely. Oh well, now it's time for Garulamon. Wait, he's going to be vulnerable to fire, isn't he? I'll equip Infinity Burn because Garulamon is vulnerable to fire, so I'll have the fire move. I won't bother back with magic, I'll just try and get the same. There was no point risking Nightmare Syndrome, not with Garurumon being one knock from death. It possibly could have been smarter to use Meltdown, seeing as it's harder to block. But I got the job done, so that's the important thing. I let my guard down, but 2-on-1 isn't fair. Well, that may be so. I never lose to anyone when it's a fair fight. Let's fight 1-on-1, come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock, only Digimon will fight. With the stats that I've got, no thank you. It's a promise then, see you tomorrow. Okay, well, I said no, so... no. Looking at the time, I don't think Digitamon is that far away from wanting to sleep. So I'm debating whether I should go to Mount Infinity and then sleep, basically just before where Digitamon is, and then battle Digitamon in the hope of learning Thunderbolt, and if unsuccessful, then keep resetting until I learn it. I'll hand over the Digivolution items. I wonder if this item shop should just be for Digivolution items. I'll take the big berry then. So yeah, Digitamon v Digitamon is going to be the battle. Isn't that excellent? Okay, that is a bit of a bad joke, admittedly. It wasn't exactly brilliant when it first got introduced. So yeah, I'll try and sleep just before the Digitamon battle, and then try and learn Thunderbolt, and if it's unsuccessful, then it's the old story of switching off and back on. It's a good thing I only show you the successful attempts, I will say. Because if you saw the unsuccessful attempts, then you would probably be about as crazy as I am. Let's say I'm about 3 care mistakes away from Superman. I'll save here, even though I'm going to save when I sleep. I'd still like to save here, just to be on the safe side. How's everything here? Digimon. Facility 1. There'll be a new hint here, won't there? Because I've already recruited for Digimon. Digimon, Rudimon, Monzaemon. All of his hints revolve around Friesland or something. That's like the only thing he's hinting on at the moment. Well, obviously there's Vegemon as well, of course. Oh yeah, every 15 days it appears. So I've got to make sure I'm in Vile City on day 15, because if I miss that, I'm going to be waiting another year. I've still got Infinity Burn equipped, haven't I? Change that to Mega No Spark. Wait, Infinity Burn attacks multiple targets? I had absolutely no idea. Obviously, I've only ever seen Infinity Burn be used when there's one opponent, because I had no idea it attacks multiple targets. Nonetheless, I'm still going to use Mega No Spark against Digimon. I think that would be the smartest attack to use. I believe he uses Thunderbolt, Confusion Storm and Meltdown. Mega No Spark should stop Confusion Storm. It won't stop Meltdown, I doubt. And it may or may not stop Thunderbolt. I'll keep Infinity Burn though, just in case I get into any more battles. If I learn Thunderbolt on the first try, won't we all be in for a shock? Eh? Yeah, I admit I'm terrible with puns. There again though, I don't exactly try to be good, so it's kind of understandable. Monochromons, can you just stop running around in circles and actually move away from me? Okay, works for me. Yeah, shame about the whole Garudamon thing, where you can't, like the second time round, you're not allowed to contribute, can't use items or anything. That makes that fight quite hard. Though Garudamon's HP is half, but nonetheless, it's a shame that you won't be able to egg your Digimon on, isn't it? I mean, you know, I'd love to be able to egg my Digimon on, you know. Give it commands and give it items and stuff. Once again, I'll be sleeping just outside where the Digimon is, because like I said with Metal Greymon, I don't want to be repeating myself exactly if it's going to have the same outcome being me failing. So I'll sleep just outside where Digitamon is, like I did with Metal Greymon. So there's Megadramon over there still. Certainly hope so. It'd be very annoying if there's like a glitch where if you like defeat like Machinedramon without beating Megadramon, then Megadramon doesn't show. I was hoping he is over there. I don't want to go up and check though, because I don't want to battle him, because then that's kind of everything failed. Just hoping that Megadramon does stay there until you battle him, and it's not like some sort of glitch where if you don't battle him then he disappears. Can't even see him. Because if he has disappeared, then that is the end of the challenge. But if he had, then I'm sure the other Digimon would be there. I think this is a good place to end the part. So I thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed.